Hey, how's everyone doing? I'm really running behind getting everything set up today. This will be like 1 minute. Very little time to set up. So. However, I did not delay stream, which is a massive improvement from how it used to be. Let me get chat up for me. Hey, enjoy tomorrow. Hello, you're almost at 7K subscribers now. Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty cool. It's like I don't know. I think people mainly follow my YouTube for the alert for when I finally get part 2 out. But I'm still grateful for every follower. Hey, funny name. How's it going? Hello, spam. This is Library of Arena. Yeah, I gave everyone little icons. Streamlabs, I don't know if there's a way that everyone can have, like, if there can be more than one image. I was gonna give a bunch of different C-buns, but yeah. You're now C-buns. Hey, Lemon Light Creature, how's it going? So, this fella, I drew him last stream, and I was working on coloring these images. Like, the separate image of this guy digging is done, but when I came to this one, it's like I colored a version of it, and then I don't know if you remember what it looked before, but he had these little barnacles just all over him. And number one, it looked like a gross skin condition. I didn't like it. And it also just felt kind of beneath the level of complexity I usually want. I feel like the music's a little bit loud right now. How's that audio level for voice and music for you folks? But anyway, it was like I hate, and I've been trying to avoid it, where I get really far into an illustration and then I like scrap it, but it just wasn't looking good. So the current plan is I want something that almost looks like a bonnet or a babushka tied over this whale's head. And then on top of that, you know, like when people like do crafts with like seashells and like they glue like a whole bunch together, that's what's gonna be going on. So if I had time to prepare, I would have grabbed more seashell reference, but basically actually what might be good is to check the shrink down smaller and kind of actually let me make a new file too. Here's what I'm gonna do. Gonna grab this blue, and then I'm gonna like paint a real simple version to get like the silhouette I like down. Hey Medieval Wizard, good to see you. Pro Wicked One, good to see you. Crow Wicked in school. Yeah, I'll be going for probably a few hours today. At 13 CCV. Oh no. I try not to look at the numbers as I'm going, or I'll get nervous. But I do want to keep, see, the stream window Is stream like smooth for everyone? I'm receiving an error that the stream is not smooth. Let me try refreshing. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Hey Lucy, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Stream health, poor. Well, Dr. YouTube says it's unhealthy. It's called stream health. Hang on. Let me show you guys. This is what's on my screen. Stream status. Maybe it means like poor as in impoverished, like poverty stricken. Hobo stream. Let's see, I think I had a bunch of hats. I was just like collecting hats one day. So maybe we model up one of these hats. That's a pretty nice hat. That's a really cool hat. That's right, I was looking for like a tassel reference like that. That's what... There's a certain point where like you collect too much photo reference and then it becomes worthless because it's like no different than like... Look at that photo. Some tradition there. It's a cool headpiece. I don't know. Let's worry about that later. Okay, the first thing I want to do is get the silhouette for the whale. Something laid down. The problem before was it just felt too simple to feel like a textured real thing. So if this is... Whale's body. Let's get rid of this guide. Starting over. Hey, Worm Alone. Give the whale a fez hat. Maybe. If we do like the fez thing, it would have to be, could be sort of like, it would have to be like further back, which we could do. And have stuff like trailing like that. But I do want seashells out front here. No, you don't have to shake the donation cup, but I appreciate it. I don't want to bring up money. Yeah, we need to give aspirin to the stream itself. Oh, wait. Our condition has been upgraded. See, we're now exceptional. We're better than good. So no more worries with that. I don't know. I really can't tell what's going on with my computer half the time. It's like just becoming like deprecated. Okay, so the idea is kind of like the main reason for this geometry is so that the seal buddy has like something to cling to as they go like zooming around a coral reef. Maybe I like what I'm also gonna do is nuke all these layers I don't need. This is like failure from yesterday. I don't want to see it anymore. Go away. Oh wait, I was gonna do this. Oh, I think this is like the original barnacles from the other day. And it's like, I don't like it. I can do better. Label this so I can see it. Right. It actually helps to work small for stuff like this. Oh, what I wanted to do, stream is now financially stable. Yeah. Got its act together. We just had to shame it, really. We're like, come on, stream. Pull it together. Okay, so seashells. Best website for photo reference. Okay, so let's go to the category. Down here. So just like categories of seashells. This. Seashells as construction material. Relevant to my interests. A temple. Oh wow. That's really dope. Like a Buddhist shrine. Dude, that's crazy. Look at these crabs. That's so cool. Dude, this is wild. Yeah, it's like looking at stuff like this, it's like, well, I'll never make anything this cool. I'm gonna make like some really shitty approximation. Yo. Alright. This is crazy. I didn't even know this was like a thing that temples did. Seashell shingling. That's pretty cool. I think I want to copy this. I don't know, maybe not on this whale, but like... Hey Pingus Chew, how's it going? This is like a mermaid's castle. Yeah. You know what's funny is like if like a set designer on a film was trying to design a castle for a mermaid, they wouldn't come up with anything like a fraction of this cool, you know? Or like original. Man. Sorry, I'm ignoring chat as I try to... Fun fact about seashells, there's so much of them, they're crushed and used instead of gravel, sand on roads and paths in Belgium. That's cool. They're, I've seen that in some, like, beach towns in the US. But, that's pretty neat. I like, what's, like wampum jewelry, I think it's called, in like the Pacific Northwest, like the sort of tradition of like polishing seashells into jewelry, which you have to be very careful with because I think like oyster shells have like extremely toxic material in them if you're grinding them into dust you inhale. Seashell enjoyers worldwide. Things you had a Rager D&D get together. I like that seashells as construction material is just like an album category on Wikipedia. It's like, I do, like, the Commons is so much better than the encyclopedia itself. Like, it's pretty cool. Where? Okay. Sorry for the slow start. Maybe this is kind of like the geometry I go with. Like, he's almost like got the seashell pavilion on top of his head. For anyone who's joining now, This guy we started last week, and I was coloring him yesterday and was very dissatisfied with just where everything had been going. So I'm starting over and trying to make the idea more like intricate. Like in this way, he's almost got like a little like animal carrier pen for him to. I'll have like something in his mouth here. Maybe it's like very dark, so like these like staggered oyster shell design sort of like stands out. It can be like very dark, and then there'll be like gold oyster shells or something. Hey Cece, how's it going? Sorry if I missed anyone in chat. I've played some video games set in the D&D universe, but I don't actually know a lot about D&D itself outside of that. Like, I'm pretty sure Planescape Torment is a D&D property. The color in the background was throwing me off. I think like I don't know. It's also like I don't want to. D&Ds are like campaigns, you know. Like doesn't seem like you can just sort of jump in. Hey, Cactus Boy. How did I come up with the Brillo Whale? I think it was kind of just like you know, I would write like fake animals, and usually I did the idea originated from because I I'd be like watching a nature documentary or reading a book, and there'd be some real concept that seemed like interesting or fun, and then I'd like just exaggerate it to an absurd degree. And I think the Brillo whale kind of comes out of that tradition. um, I want this guy to seem very complex here. I think like the first Brillo idea I had was the was like a plant based creature, and then it's like, you know, what if you could have other stuff too? I don't know. Kind of just like a seed of inspiration just from like symbiosis in general. Hey Stickman, how's it going? Chandarius, how's it going? Novelty? Is that a beluga in the back? So this is like it's a beluga type animal, but it only crawls around in shallow areas, so its vestigial toes are kind of like coming back out of its fins to help it move around. So it's kind of evolving to swim less. But this one's captive on the back of a whale. So he's not feeling so good. Alright. Now, 30 minutes into stream, ready to start drawing. Let's go. It's like some brutal lag right here. What? Okay. What's going on? Oyster shells. He has got a derp face. That's morbid idea. Corpse-based killer Brillo. I wrote one thing once. It was like a type of like rhinoceros beetle thing that like could like affix the carapaces of other beetles to it. It was kind of like a but like it wasn't even like a... It's not like you'd be like affixing dead tissue. It'd be like man, I'm an idiot. Like a transplant or something, or it's like a skin graft, like the the defeated beetle's body would like continue living. It would be like grafting additional body parts to it. It's pretty gross. I think it's too macabre for Brillos. Yeah, I did. I'm glad you're okay with seeing the research. Chad is cooking right now. Sorry if I'm like missing stuff. I'm trying to get my bearings drawing these seashells. Nature is coolest when it gets a little gross. Yeah, or even just like there's some stuff like I just don't want to see, but like some gross stuff is actually just sort of like I don't know. It's just kind of good to think about stuff beyond your human sensitivity. Like there's some stuff with like animals hunting other animals that's just like crosses, you know, it's like that stuff. It's just like normal predation can just become like too stomach churning. Dude, why am I having such a hard time getting started? Guys, I hit my head and I can't draw anymore. What the fuck? Like, y'all showed up and then I'm just like, I think I remember how to do this. This is what I'm looking at. Like, okay, so they're fluted with these like channels. It's been very challenging for me lately to jump back and forth between like line drawing and painting, where I'm doing like still not right. Because like if I was doing my normal thing for, you know, like the mural, this would be very easy, where it's like I would lay in and just like suggest like that, but it's like the for the animals, like, you know, I only need an exterior contour, and then I'll paint and fill that in. Hey Vlad, I'm happy you discovered it then. I'm doing another whale right now. I just started a little bit ago, and I'm embarrassing myself, having trouble getting started. Hey, Novel. The bug. No, so the bug. It's like it would. It could only wear the corpses of other members of its species. So it would be like if there was like a rhinoceros beetle with like 8 defeated rhinoceros beetle pieces like stretched onto it, and then they would kind of become like these like rat king horrible things, and then eventually like they just kind of have a maximum size limit because like it's limited usefulness to being like that. Also, hello to anyone lurking as well. Alright, I know what I have to do to get back on track. I'm going to paint and form. In more specific detail. Oh, I was gonna let me see. If you want to see the illustration I was working on, I guess was that Monday? Whenever I last streamed. Was that Sunday? Um I can show you I don't know, it's colored. I It's not the best, but it also has to just be done. So, hey Merrick, good to see you. How's it going? Okay, yeah. This is the guy digging around. This is what he turned out to be. So you can see he's using his little flippers to grasp and push, and he snagged a meal. And then this guy is like clicking away in the distance to see what's going on because they echolocate. So Novel says you might start drawing your own Brillo whale. You don't have X, so you can't share it. I'm also on Instagram and Blue Sky. I love seeing fan art. Yeah, if just tag me anywhere. But I mean, it's fun when people make their own. Like, that's actually been one of the most flattering things of this project is people making fan art. Beluga leopard seal hybrids. That is pretty much what they are. They're belugas that became like shadow water creatures that want to. I'm glad you all liked it. You all remember those gigantic clam creatures in Dark Souls? I hated them. I don't know, I just you know, where they had like, they were like the clam with like the skulls inside, and then they had crab legs, and for some reason they're like the toughest enemy in the game, and you have to run by like 12 of them to fight Seath. Dude, I'm on the struggle bus today. Holy smokes. It's like the geometry of these clamshells. It's like these folded ridges that narrow and basically have no depth here. So line work would like describe the edges and then get lighter as they go back. They also get like shallower here. Bone wheels are the worst. That's true. Actually, well, the bone wheels are like a troll in like a really specific area. Like they're before like a really easy boss fight, so like the amount of pain they can inflict. But yeah, bone wheels are terrible. The clams. I felt more challenged by the clams, personally. Could a Brillo combine with Coral? I am planning on drawing Coral on this Brillo. My concept of like symbiosis is pretty fantastical, so I think the question is like, what can't a Brillo do? Hey, tired boy. Could you combine with a Brillo? I think, maybe in like the sense of like, you know, like this guy combined with it where he's just riding on top. I don't know if we'd want human Brillo, like, like weird flesh crafting going on. I think there should be laws against that. That reminds me, someone on Twitter, like, posted, the audio logs from System Shock 2, where everyone's brain on that spaceship is getting taken over by, like, the flesh-crafting worms and being, like, brainwashed. Dude, that traumatized me so bad. When I like heard the one of the guy killing the other guy with the shotgun, I was like, ah. But none of that in South Scrimshaw. It's too dark. No, thank you. I don't know. Did anyone play the System Shock games? Those are pretty popular, right? That's like not like a deep cut anymore. Humans ride a Brillo like a steed. I do like that idea. There is. I mean, it's like there's the whole thing. It's probably like already obviously like part of the narrative, but there is like a pretty direct relationship between our study whale and like the researchers, and like they have interlinked lives and fortunes, and it's like not a literal symbiosis, but you know, in like a broad sense, it's like something to think about that's kind of like worth considering. Like when people say that things like certain plants actually use humans and not the other way around to like propagate themselves. Nothing dark in South Scrimshaw. Well, I mean, like, all right. I don't want like body horror zombies. I keep forgetting that the game's dramatic to people. Wait, am I drawing on the wrong layer? Oh, fuck. I shit that up. Fuck. Sorry. Now I'm gonna get algorithm suppressed because I was cussing. Hey, stare emoji. Wrong layer now. At least I caught it. I don't know. It's like I've made like every catastrophic error in destroying my artwork at this point. Actually, let's see how that looks without. I think I might have to go with a slightly thicker line, but that is Hey, Knights of the Round Bagel. Hello, Boa. Nature documentary dark, not sci-fi horror dark. Yeah. You felt uncomfortable when you saw the mimic whale. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's like, I don't know. I guess there's like a creepiness to it. But I'm not, if I start like intentionally trying to be like creepy, it probably will just seem like, I have to like, my unintentional creepy is probably better than intentional. Jindari says it didn't help. They tricked 9-year-old me that Shodan was real. I mean, the evil AI, that could be real. Like, right now. Shoten could be alive and preparing to kill us. Jump scares are highly effective, but it's all based on instinct. I think the best is where there's the potential for a jump scare, and you don't know when it's coming, but a limited use of it. What about Brillos swimming around submarine volcanoes? As a result, they got solidified magma in their skin. I would like to do stuff with volcanic vents in the ocean. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't thought enough about it. But there's pretty unique life to talk about. I don't know. No swearing, Marsh. This is a family-friendly platform. Thanks for stopping by, Spam. I appreciate all lurkers, too. Do you think your next work will be after South Scrimshaw, will be in the same setting, or somewhere else? I have a lot of different stories I'd like to write. I don't know. It really depends. I'd like to do something really, really short after South Scrimshaw and in between whatever I do next. Like as in like a not this complex. Hey, Nathan Yan. Oh man, 28 CCV. Well, actually, I advertised. I told people I'd be drawing today, like on my socials. I feel like people, you know, they follow because they want to see updates on South Scrimshaw, which is understandable, or artwork. There's like a pretty noticeable trend, like when your social account is very one purpose focused, and then like you do anything else, like people won't follow you, which is fine. I try to respect that, but I like promoted my YouTube yesterday, so that might explain people stopping by. They actually know it's happening. For anyone just joining, we're doing a whale with this fella riding on top. And I'm still warming up. I got off my day job shift, and I'm feeling like I finally have some traction to start drawing. Also, now that I have like a sense of how I want to draw these shells, I'm not like attached at the hip to my photo reference. Like I know what my subject matter should look like. What would a South Scrimshaw speed run look like? If I ever have the means, this is just a secret, you guys, so don't go share my idea with other devs, alright? But I will hire, because it's built in RenPy, which is Python based. You can really do anything if you're like an intelligent, know anything about it, which I don't. But I would build speedrun tech in the South Scrimshaw. Like, some like highly complicated variable input series that if you would enter correctly would finish the game faster, but it would be like crushingly awful to do. Like, and then I wouldn't tell anyone that it was there. And like playing the long game so that like 8 years from now, like Grandpa Carl Jobst would be like, "Hello, you absolute legends." Speedrunning was never thought to be part of certain genres. Auto clickers. I'll see you later, Knights of the Round Bagel. Thanks for stopping by, man. You're interested in the land in the same universe as South Scrimshaw. Right now, I am there is stuff I do want to talk more about like terrestrial animals in South Scrimshaw. And I also want to talk more about the humans on the planet. I kind of don't want to make promises of what's going to be in the game at this point, because I don't know. I'm like I don't know. I guess I don't even know. I would like to deliver more of that stuff, and I intend to. I don't know if how much is going to be in the news update, but I kind of I have a lot left to illustrate for the main story with the whale, and that's the priority. But I don't know. I would like to have more ambitious stuff regarding the broader world. I feel like one of the reasons the broader stuff resonated with readers in the first part is that like all of the inclusions were like still story relevant in some way. So it's like I don't know. There's this balance where like I don't want to like overload too much exposition in, because that's like it actually has the opposite effect of drawing people in. It's like you start I don't know, like weighing the reader down or like highlighting the world. I don't know. So it's like even if I have some idea, it's like I still have to like set it like you know, inlay it into the story in like a narrative way, I guess. I don't know. It's on my mind a lot, I guess. But yeah, you aren't the only person who's brought that up to me. You found this game 2 days ago. That's excellent, actually. Like, you haven't been waiting that long then for the next part, so. I am working, like, you can just see where it'll be like, it's like, you know, this was done, but what if I redrew it with like 1,000 seashells? You know, so it's like, I swear I'm working on getting the next part out. Welcome to your Scrimshaw speedrun. Starts entering individual numbers of pi. It would be like that. It will be the fact that it will be like malicious. It will be like and then like when one true gamer will claim the title. If anyone like intelligent with programming steals my idea, you have to let me implement it in my visual novel too. I feel like the most sadistic speedrun. I don't know why I enjoy this idea so much. But the most sadistic one would be like entirely like skill based and like hyper difficult until like you get to the end. Like 20 hours in, there's like one just like absolutely like crushing RNG component where it's like you know, it's like you have to suffer for like 30 hours to get to it, then you have like a 1 in 4 chance of the skip working. I'm not actually gonna do any of this. In actual South Scrimshaw programming news, I might have a localized version coming out for Japanese. Might be coming out soon. When it actually goes through, I'll share more information. But this very generous this studio is really just being generous and donating the time to do it. So I'll definitely make a big deal out of that when it happens. And then I know a programmer who works in RenPy who's going to help me set that up, and I'm hoping to resolve several long-standing issues the game has also had. Like, I'm going to get achievements enabled on GOG. just, you know, stuff like that. M&Ms or Skittles? I like peanut M&Ms, probably. But I also don't eat a lot of candy. Skittles are also good. I'm not. Remake Part 1, but add 100 seashells each frame. One thing I don't want to do is like there are some illustrations that I'm not a huge fan of in Part 1. There is stuff that I could add, and I do have to at some point. You know, I'll have real voice actors, but I never want to do like the re-release, change things, destroy the original copy. It's like at a certain point, it's been released, and even the illustrations I don't like, you know, that doesn't mean like, you know, it's kind of like I'm just not gonna touch it. It's done, and if I think I can improve something or do something different, I'll just do something different in the future instead of messing with old stuff. That is my philosophy. Like, I re-release them with like South Scrimshaw Part 1 with like ray tracing, you know? Like, is the reason Part 2 is taking so long because Part 1 is being remade? No, no. That's, first off, that's just a joke. But in terms of like, really like nothing has priority right now over making the art for Part 2. So even like everything else, including like the programming stuff I need to do will languish until I get Part 2 out. I also I do try to work on, you know, like today I had my day job, you know, but even on days like this, I do work on South Scrimshaw every day. So I do appreciate like I don't mind like answering about like where stuff's at or what's taken so long. People have been almost like, you know, um, I think the mood would shift if I took like many years to get something out, but people have been pretty understanding of how effing difficult this is for me to do. So. The shells make pearls, and they are attached somewhere in the Brillo as decoration of high precision Brillo hierarchy. That is very cute. There'd be like a status symbol symbiosis. Whenever you have to draw detailed things in, you just copy paste them. You know, it's like a. It really depends on your style, cause like that that is like appropriate, you know, depending, cause like there's some concept artists who I think are amazing, but like, you know, when I look at their work, you know, I can tell they're using like stamp brushes, which are, you know, like tree foliage texture, you know, and is essentially like copy pasting. Like, um, it's just like a copy pasted texture for you. Um, and like it's like it wouldn't fit in my work, but I mean their work would have less like of the immediacy it does if like they were started drawing like everything bespoke, you know. I don't know. I guess like try all tools before you decide like what you need in Dode. But I don't know. Like for me, it's like kind of like the individual living things everywhere. I don't know. It's kind of like the feel of the project and how I like to draw, even if it's painful. No official Discord server. I kind of don't want to like that would like be too much on my plate. Um, I could just set up like a lobby on YouTube, like a video that I just like keep up. So there's like a perpetual chat if people want to stop by. But like, I don't know. community YouTube stuff. Yeah. There's also Steam has forums. There's a Reddit. I guess because nothing's like official, it doesn't hit like critical mass. But it's also, you know, it's like a pretty niche video game that released like more than a year ago, so I don't know. When I release another game, and there's like an influx, I don't know, I'll like revisit the Discord question. It's just like I have no help doing anything, so everything that I have to do is pretty time consuming. Like even when I would like go to those conventions that are so fun, it's, you know, the people waiting on like the actual game, you know, doesn't matter to them. You made yourself draw a piano a while ago. It was hard, but looked good. That it sounds like an intricate study. Like just doing studies like that are pretty rewarding, though. South Scrimshaw lo-fi beat stream that goes on for days. Yeah, it'll be like hang on. It'll be like the whale with his headphones, and then the window, and like the octopus is in the window. And then like there's like a Japanese countryside village out the window for some reason. I appreciate your service, Bingus Jew. I mean, I appreciate it has been really nice being able to stream and having some community connection that way. Especially back when I was doing the mural, the donation mural. It has been a great experience being able to talk to people. For folks new to the stream, if you donate, for the people who donated on Ko-fi, instead of just getting your name in the credits, everyone's getting a little drawing next to their name. And it was like a few hundred drawings I had to make because of that. But it turned out really cool. So after these shells, I gotta start thinking about what's up here. We should do something less mind-numbing than a million oyster shells. Could even make it like a... This feels like a old lady going out to like Sunday mass in like New Orleans or something. You know? So like maybe there's like a bright red fish here with like big frills or something. Like that. I don't know. Like fan coral here. Lo-fi will picture, but outside is just the ocean. South Scrimshaw revived your interest in biology and paleontology. Other influence was Jeff Vandermeer. I don't know him, but I'll check that out. That's that's like one of the best compliments I could get, Merrick. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean it's kind of like I'm just sharing like my own enthusiasm, so I'm glad I made something that, I don't know, other people feel too. I think it's actually been if I was probably focused on being educational, I would have made a less entertaining project. I can just be like a weird art project and redirect people to educational material instead. Oh, boy.
Well, Maloney gets a fish.
Oh, thank you, Melanie. Thank you so much. I got jump scared by that text to speech. Thanks so much. It really helps me out. I literally forgot I had set text to speech up. Well, I think it just announces the dono. I don't know if it like reads a message. So if you want it to start talking to me, I don't know if it'll do that. I need... So Like the last time I checked, I needed like 1,200 more watch hours before I can like monetize my channel and have text to speech and like channel subscriptions and whatnot. See, I got this shell thing figured out. Because I draw like the wrinkle like that, and then the lines come off the top of like the crevice, like so. And they kind of wait, no. When I try to explain it, I like don't understand. Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. Okay, pronounce melon like the vegetable. Got it. I like Warmelon is a fun name. Jeff Vandermeer is an American author. I'll check that out. I haven't been reading a lot of fiction. I think I might reread Shogun because that got turned into a TV show that's like super popular. And I read that like way back. That was like the first like epically long book I read in high school, and I remember being really into it. But I've forgotten like so much of it that be like reading a new book. I feel like. Thanks, Lucy. I just need to stream more regularly, and I think I would get there. Like, I get like a decent chunk of hours every time I go live. Um, did you guys? This is important. This is if I probably talk too much about like gaming the system, it'll just like the robot will know, and I'll get punished. Yeah, chill. Chill lo-fi is infinite hours glitch. It's just like the sound effects of whales. Like, rrr. Maybe I come up with like a incredibly repetitive task and then stream for like 24 hours. 24-hour seashell challenge. Um, I was gonna say, when we were talking about horror games earlier, did you all see the Silent Hill? I guess it wasn't a gameplay premiere, but they did another premiere for Silent Hill F. That wasn't just the teaser trailer. I did repost it on Twitter. I'm like, I am personally very excited. I'm foolishly getting excited about a Capcom game. A AAA game. Yeah, the spider lilies as a theme. Yeah. Even to just not be hit with disappointment already. And it's like a AAA major studio production, and it's like they're appealing to like such like a niche audience with like part of that presentation there. It's like, who here loves Higurashi? It's like probably dozens of people. Like, I don't know. I'm hype. Maybe it's good to get foolishly excited now and then. Hey Vlad, uh, unfortunately you didn't miss much. There's just the what's on screen is what I've accomplished. We're getting there. Um, let's see how this looks without the gray. Yeah. So what I think we'll do, frozen. So this will be line work. These oyster shells. This will be line work. This might be line work.